It is all offices above that, but think less cubicles. It's more like open concept, millennial office space, you know, like hanging gardens and beanbag chairs and personal Starbucks, kombucha on tap, friends playing on a loop on every TV inside. I made one of those up. Your guess as to which one. But here on our right-hand side is the new Chicago Post Office, designed in 1996 by Knight and Associates, who specialize in government buildings like post offices. But despite construction for the new post office beginning as early as 1993, it is still today one of the most automated post offices in the country. But while we're down here, let's talk about some actual new stuff. Here on the left-hand side, this is our newest park in the city called the Chicago South Bank. Came up here in 2019 with 2 new towers then. So there on the left, 2 thin twin towers into one base, counts as one. That is the Alta Grand Central. And then up here on the left-hand side with a big L shape with the orange lights there at the bottom is the Cooper at 29 stories. And then the Reed here on the left at 35 stories, just finished in 2023. Condos at the top, you can tell because they got balcony views of the city. Apartments at the bottom, you can tell because they don't. And then the first floor here, you have a little bit of parking space, and right here along the Chicago River is some hangout space for the folks up top. Now up here on the left-hand side, you guys see this building up on the left that kind of serpentines down the side of the Chicago River like this? Look familiar? Because it should. This is River City, designed by Bertrand Goldberg, the same guy who designed Marina City. Remember the flower towers when we started? Same guy. Reflects his personal philosophy of architecture, which is there are no right angles in nature, so there should be no right angles in architecture either. Originally, this was supposed to be 4 of the same buildings serpentining down the side of the river like this. However, the city was not exactly jazzed about the concept because this was the first residential building in the South Loop ever, and they weren't really convinced it was going to work. It's worked out pretty flawlessly ever since, as we can all tell today, but they never really got around to the other 3. The rentals up top, that means they're apartments now, as of 2018, and the first and second floor is a kindergarten and a preschool, and then you have a public marina along the base.